IDR Center ya Nyamirambo. Je nitwa Emmanuel Maniragaba, umushakashatsi mu by'amategeko mu rukiko rw'ikirenga, ariko akaba ari je korera hano n'abandi bagenzi banjye batatu. Abashinzwe ni muri office mu biro bya coordinator wa IDR Center, hirya akaba muri secretariat. Muri make ahangaha akaba arimo umuhuzabikorwa wa IDR Center akwiye kujya akoresha. Dufite apari y'ibi biro, dufite ibyumba bitatu turabatambagizaho ibyaha byagenewe.
I also want to recognize the presence of Mr. Bruce and Susan and Emily Good that are here. Please welcome them. Very own. I also have individuals that have come in that are representing institutions and partners that are here. We have the Leeway Forum, we have Aburuka, and we have several that have taken part, especially in the making this ceremony happen, that have helped in one way or the other. I was the person to mention them as they are. We have the Leeway Forum, as I said, we have TI Rwanda, we have the Professional Bailiffs Association, we have the Strive Foundation, we have Coalition, Mwana Kwisonga, we have Wezo Youth Empowerment, we have Full Guarantee, we have Dub Studio, we have Paramount Adventure Travels, and of course the rest of the city, Haguka, and the rest, they were very pivotal in making this happen. So please recognize them with a big thank you very much. So also definitely we have the spouses and friends and well-wishers and all those that have seen the graduates go through this journey. They have decided to come and be with them here physically, but also following us online, virtually, and we're live streaming this program. So we want to welcome them and feel very welcome, and we thank you for this time. So this is a special occasion for the graduates. I would want to take a little time for them. We'll lay down the program as it is, and then we'll flow through it. We'll have the first item, that is introduction of the intake by the coordination, by the coordinators of the program, Ms. Ben Wicheza and Susan Edwards. They will come over here and do the introductions. After that, we will have a representative of the graduates sharing the lessons learned. And after that, we will have a role play. We have a sketch today, something that is special in a way. Actually, this has been a special intake from the attire that they have. Gowns, they're looking fabulous. So they even had involved a role play that we're going to be putting in practice what they studied. And then we will have the Honorable Chief Justice conferring the certificates. Then after that, we'll have remarks by the chairperson of the Court Mediation Advisory Committee. And then we'll be towards the tail end of the program, having the closing remarks by the Honorable Chief Justice. And after that, we'll have a group photo, and we will do it as we usually do it. Please, when we're conferring certificates, don't let but taking photos here. We'll have a moment of the photo sessions at the end of our program so that we can flow distinctly. So without further ado, the Honorable Chief Justice will now want to invite Ms. Benedict Wicheza and Susan Edwards to lay out the introduction of the intake. And then, thank you so very much.
My Lady, Right Honorable Chief Justice, Honorable Chief Justice Emeritus, member of the Court Mediation and Advisory Committee present here, special guests from USA and Rwanda that have joined us for this special intake. Good afternoon. mediation skills in the intake 10 of the judiciary mediation skills training program. We have in total 120 out of 150 participants who attended the course. We have here 75 and others are attending online. They come from diverse sectors of the society. We have staff and leaders in local government. We have staff and leaders in national institutions like the National Human Rights Commission. We have people coming from the legal professions, entrepreneurs, actors in civil society, and corporates such as the Bank of Kigali. The diversity I'm talking about is also a result of many years of awareness campaign, but also 5 years we spend in different intakes. We have now about 1,000 of people that went in this program. From January to May, the graduates attended our facilitation sessions taking place on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The sessions are very interactive. We encourage participants to reflect on their own context, and we're able to hear good stories about what they are doing when after a week they learn something and how they are practicing the mediation competency they are acquiring. I can say Noella, who comes far from Rusizi. Where is Noella? She's there, I think. She's there. She has been always attending, coming every Saturday from Rusizi. And as she works in the district, I think as a citizen complaint handler. And every weekend she had something to say, how to compensate biases, and this in a community setting. So, reflecting on our discussion with court accredited mediations, we have as a court mediation advisory committee, a week ago we had a meeting of court accredited mediators. They raised the concern about the reporting system where if this mediation could be reported, and so the same for the people in local government particularly. It's now my pleasure I have this opportunity to express my sincere appreciation for the support we have received. The faculty team, we are trying to create from emerging best mediators in different groups. So the session I conduct, we have also the session conducted by Mr. Bruce Edwards. Throughout the session, he always brings something new, reflecting on his long experience. So I would like today, in addition to user stakeholders, the coordination team set up by students went out and invite organizations interested in mediation. The moderator has talked about those organizations, but for them it was another learning experience because they discovered that people are doing something around mediation, but also they were able to inform other organizations that there are something going on, and they also can participate so that together we can make an impact, create further awareness. Coming now to our graduates, congratulations to you all. I saw your commitment throughout the course, the commitment to the mediation learning. You come every weekend sacrificing other social function and family duties. The participation was good, very interactive, and I'm sure you have started practicing in your personal, professional, and the family life, the mediation competence you have acquired. So I would like to thank you that this has been a special intake, and you have observed the coordinating team did a lot. I hope that we will have a time to recognize them. Without further delay, congratulations once again to our graduate, and thank you, my lady, Chief Justice.
Thank you. Thank you to the Honorable Chief Justice and, of course, the Honorable Chief Justice Emeritus and all the other dignitaries that are here and our friends and almost family. Thank you. And to our wonderful partner in this journey, my dear friend, Madam Bernadette, we could not do any of what we are doing here if it were not for your commitment, your energy, and your strategic thinking, your students, your fellow students. When the deadlines were looming, you were so encouraging to each other. When someone didn't understand something, you jumped in and helped them. You exemplified the spirit of mediation and of Rwanda. Going forward, as we've discussed, your learning journey, this learning journey is just beginning. Stay involved with Mediation Home Rwanda and continue with your reflective group. Start smaller reflective groups amongst yourselves. Meet with colleagues or meet with others that you've met through this course in the facilitation sessions. Meet regularly for coffee or a meal. Discuss where you want to go in your mediation journey, what you've done, and what you plan to do to get there. Most importantly, continue to support each other the way you did through the course. Get as much mediation practice as you can. Make yourself available to those in communities, in your schools, churches. If you're interested in litigation, sign up for the court program, the Court Connected program. I know some people, because I hear from you, are nervous, they don't want.
On behalf of graduates, Honorable Your Lordship, Chief Justice, allow me to extend our sincere thanks and gratitude to all who played a role in having us enrolled and graduate in mediation. Our trainers, Mr. Bruce Edwards, Madam Susan, our coordinator, Madam Brooke Bernadette Wicheza, the government of the Republic of Rwanda and the judiciary provided right environment and support to enable us acquire skills on mediation process and knowledge. Particular roles were played by judiciary where mediation is recognized as a process in our justice system. And my Lord Chief Justice, particularly the role of mediation in our justice sector, we hope that's going to play a bigger role and a greater one in enhancing and enabling practitioners to provide mediation skills more so. Enable Rwandan population access justice all the more. Mediation process is sustained. If mediation process is sustained, we hope it's going to have a potential role not only resolve disputes but restoring relationship, which is key and is aligned with Rwandan tradition and sense of justice. Mediation also has the potential to spend having this course, or covering this course, my Lord Chief Justice, were not for granted, but really made us achieve a lot. And my Lord Justice, Chief Justice, I believe we will put a good practice in mediation and resolve dispute, and thus significantly contributing to justice delivery in Rwanda. Honorable Chief Justice, the graduates commit to serve with zeal and skills acquired in delivering of good and quick justice to the population. My Lady Honorable Chief Justice, the graduates today have come up with prayers. You will excuse me, my language is a code language. I'm sorry. See, I've come up with seeking to be facilitated to visit other experienced mediation centers like that of the Bruce Edwards, acquire hands-on experience. Guidance today, my Lady Chief Justice, are praying to establish a mediation forum like we have some for other professions here in Rwanda. Let's say the Rwanda Bar Association, the Doctors Association, the arbitrators, the arbitrators, also the mediators. I don't know whether we call mediators or mediation schools, I don't know. So we saw to request and pray that be given a chance to form a forum that will stand to unite and to unite all the mediators in Rwanda and to boost and enhance mediation in our judicial process, especially the judicial procedure, in order to emphasize that mediation is part of the judicial chain and must be first before going to the court. Here I mean that it should be emphasized that judicial mediation, all litigants should go for mediation before going to courts of law. My Lady Chief Justice, we also pray that we establish a strong partnership between government and private partnership institutions to support mediation as a core dispute resolution method in Rwanda. My Lord and my Lady Chief Justice, we also pray that there be established.
Councillor Nicholas for speaking on behalf of the graduates and please all the suggestions of the leadership of the judiciary and of course the Coroner's mediation were listening, and I definitely think and know they have taken note of what you said and definitely have taken a through of what you've gone through during your intake. And thank you so very much for doing them. At this juncture, we've heard from the graduates, from the person that spoke on behalf of the graduates, but at this juncture we're going to now see the practice, the input and practice of what they've gone through the standard. As I speak, I would request that the graduates that are going to showcase the role play, please to be coming forward to save time, and we hope they will use time wisely. Request the graduates that are going to do the role play, the sketch, to please come forward and then proceed. Thank you so very much. Once again, the graduates, congratulations for your well-deserved achievement.
tubana ndikize ngewe ntwari buri munsi uha umutuka ngo ni ikivuga ngo nta bwenge tugira ngo nuko ndi umugore igihe cyose wabita
nta mugore ugomba kuzungura ibyadawe
nzahazungura naho wabinyima ngo nuko nta mbaraga mfite nzahazungura ubuyobozi buzandenganura mfite uburenganzira bwo kuzungura iwacu ngewe na ntwari urumva ariko ubundi ngwino karibu
bakuzanira amazi atatu nitwa Ubugeni Christine muri komisiyo y'igihugu y'uburenganzira bwa muntu. Hano ni muri komisiyo muri Sanga, nagira ngo natwe tubakire. Nitwa abandi natwibwira
Nakuze cyane yitwa Kawe Imakurata.
Twande
Kawe Imakurata. mbazaniye umuvandimwe ni nk'umukobwa wawe, ababyeyi be twabanye neza bakiriho baza kwitahira. Musaza we yaramuzengereje, musaza we twamukoze abamuzengereje umunsi wundi, ubu yanamumenesheje n'umwana abereye nyina wabo w'iwanjye. Nabasobanurira kuko yahuye n'akaga gakomeye.
Ibihumbi 2000 bansiga n'umwana wari umwuzukuru wabo ufite ubumuga bw'ingingo. Uwo mwana rero nk'uko abivuze, ngewe nawe tuba kuri uyu mubyeyi, yari umubyeyi wanjye wa batisimu. Ubwo rero ikibazo dufite, umusaza wacu witwa Mugabe yatuririye imitungo arayigurisha, nta jambo nigeze ngira, yaba na Ntwari ari we mwishywa we, twese nta jambo twigeze tugira mu mutungo iwacu badusigiye. Nicyo kibazo nari mfite. Murakoze.
yarayigurishije yagenze gute? komera habonetse amazi, humura, wageze aho bakemura ibibazo.
Murakoze. Umutungo wacu yarawugurishije, awugura n'umukire iwacu atuye ku isantere hariya witwa Gafaranga.
Gafaranga yarawugurishije, ntabwo yari yabibabwiye, siko ntabwo mwigeze mumenya ko yawugurishije, ntiyabagishije inama?
Oya, nta nama twigeze tujya kubimenya ko yawugurishije, bwo yarabivuze.
Uwo mwana se mwamusize he ko mutazanye? Ari wawe? Kuki mutamuzanye se ngo tumubone?
Afite ubumuga bukomatanyije. Yego.
Ikibazo twacyumvise, humura, ikibazo twacyumvise tukigize icyacu muri komisiyo y'igihugu y'uburenganzira bwa muntu. Rero twakira ibibazo, numvise ko ari ikibazo cy'umuryango, tukaba tubona ko dushobora kugikemura, cyane cyane ko mwakigejeje ku nzego zikaba zitarabashije kugikemurira igihe, tukaba tutazategereza. Harimo umuntu ufite ubumuga, umwana ufite ubumuga bukomatanyije, ntabwo twategereza, turagira ngo turebe uko twagikemura. Ariko hano muri komisiyo rero, nk'uko mubizi, ngira ngo mujya muyumva, hari umuntu yaba azi komisiyo, uwo urayizi, Kawere urayizi?
Njyewe ntabwo nari nyizi.
Ntabwo wari uyizi. Rero muri komisiyo dukemura ibibazo biteye nk'ibyo, kandi dushobora gufasha abantu kugira ngo tubunge, kugira ngo tubafashe kugirana ibiganiro. Twumvise ko ari ikibazo cy'umuryango, dushobora kubafasha kigakemurirwa mu muryango mutiriwe mujya mu nkiko. Hari uwifuza inkiko se? Hari uwifuza inkiko?
Azabyemera se mama, azabyemera.
Noneho rero turashaka kugira ngo dutumize ba Gafaranga, dutumize na Mugabe, tubabwire baze tugirane ibiganiro, sibyo? Turebe ahari inyungu, turebe aho buri wese afite ikibazo, hanyuma tubyiteho, turebe ko twabikemura. Murumva byakunda?
Nta kibazo.
Hari ikibazo mufiteho?
Nta kibazo.
Reka rero tuzabatumize, tubatumeho baze dukemura ikibazo, sibyo? Dufatanye. Noneho rero reka dufate itariki, yo kuwa kangahe? Reka ndebe muri agenda yanjye,
itariki umunsi zo kubitara.
ndabona bihuye na wa munsi isoko ritaremye ku wa 4 itariki 13 z'ukwa kabiri, sibyo? Z'ukwa kabiri hari ikibazo
ntacyo rwose,
kare mu gitondo.
ikibazo kamba ntabwo isoko rizaba ryari.
Noneho rero reka tubifate gutyo, ubwo mutahe tuzabatumiza nimero zanyu za telefone, ubwo muransigira nimero za telefone za bariya na kontakite karangwa zifata, hanyuma tuzabatumiza. Murakoze rero, amazi se ko mutanyoye.
Murakoze rwose.
Baherekeze, murakoze, muzagaruke kandi umwana mumiteho.
Ndabona babitunganyije ubuzima bwacu sheri. Irene wanjye
ari mugari mwiza,
ndagukunda shaho sheri. Wumvura stress pe? Sheri ndakunda, urandeba maze nkumva ubushagarira wese.
reka mahero uyumva nanjye niko niyumva.
Abashasha wanjye
uri ibyumviro byiza by'umutima wanjye.
nibyo rwose.
Nose sheri
Kama ishusho
kira nakaye amafunguro reka atagenda hose.
sheri urakoze cyane, uzambara umugore mwiza pe.
Ndi igihozo cyawe, ibyishimo byanjye n'ibyo byawe, umubabaro wanjye njye ni wowe wawe. Mbese iyo utarinda hafi, utari hafi yanjye marumva ntuzwi.
Sheri banzi ko kuba kabushete wumve. Urumva kameze gute sheri?
Ako sheri mahero
Karama ishusho
mwiza,
karama ishusho
ibyishimo by'umutima wanjye.
yego sheri.
Hari ikintu buriya nshaka kukubwira ariko nkaba yarikubwira.
Yego shu mbwira rwose, karibu mbwira.
Wanyeze amatwi
Muteze yombi sheri.
mahero,
Karama ishusho
buriya kangaruye kari agakecuru mu bana
yego sheri.
kitakiruka karambangamira, mba naje kugusura ngasanga kari kuzenguruka inzu yose kagatuma ntisanzura. Ubundi ko ngo bagagutesha umutwe kubera iyo mitungo ko gashaje, ya mitungo kazayimaze wazakirukanye. Niba kagutekera naza ngagutekera, niba kakumarira irungu njye nari kumara cyane. Mbese kadahari iya nzu yawe yaje twese. Urumva rero ushatse wagira uko wiyumva nyine. Njye ni ukuri kw'Imana mba numva gahari kambangamiye.
Yo sheri humura, egera hino ongere nyegera mubwire sheri. Uyu munsi ndeba hano ngo ufitiye surprise pe.
Uvugisha ukuri
Ni ukuri sheri,
ngambwira
ntabwo
kugeza amatwi.
nakubeshya. Uravuga uti agakecuru kangabe naragaturumbuye kera.
Uravugisha ukuri
Kajyanye na cya kimura.
wowe wanjye nicyo mukundira. Uravugisha ukuri
Ni ukuri sheri.
noneho hehe n'imbeko, hehe n'ibiryo bitameze neza nzaza ngo nza ngutekere ngo mare imbeho.
Ngagera hino nyambere shusho. Ariko ubundi baba seriveri bari he ngo tubishyure?
Barundi bari
Izi sigaye tugiye kukinywera mu rugo.
hehe n'imbeho iyi mvura.
Twigendere, izi sigaye turazinywera mu rugo.
Wino tumujyane mu nkiko.
Ntabwo byari bugende.
Mitungo wahita uyeguka. Ese ubwo muri mu biki? Buriya bamufunga utarangira
fungishe mwene mama
none ko
ariko kanki nawe
none ko gushwiragiza igiye kwirukankana biragukwiye ubwo se urumva ari ibiki uri mubi mujyane mu nkiko nzakujyana hanze bahite bagufunga imitungo uzajya
uba nkubwire kanki nyuma ya cya gihe koko nk'uko bivuze tuba kwa Kawera nuko
none amaherezo ukumva bizagera
ikibazo cyacu rero cyaramenyekanye ikibazo cyacu ubu ngubu twakijyanye mu buhuza kandi dufite icyizere yuko ikibazo cyacu kizakemuka umutungo nkawubona nkabona izungura iwacu njyewe na Ntwari ubuhuza ahubwo reka ngusezere kandi nihutaga oya ntabwo nafungisha mwene mama ubuhuza buzaduhuza
nakubwiye ngo uzakorera reka nitorera amahaho yanjye ndabona ibyabe na ruganzu rero biranyobera nawe kariya
ukagenda bavuga
kubise yarakirukankije yaragashwiragije kirirwa kiruka imihanda yose ibituza bigenda sakanyosa inzira zose karungera yakoze ibyo kwabe na ruganzu birananiye nibajyane nira amahaho yanjye
umunani tugashyiraho amazi 8 n'ubundi ubwo ni babandi 6 natwe 2 ubwo urareba uko ubicaza numvisemo ko harimo umuntu ugira amahane ntabwo wabyumvise harimo umuntu ugira amahane ubwo turafata umuhuza mukuru araba yicaye aha genda icara aha nawe wicara hano genda upanga intebe noneho ukore ku buryo bose baza kubona ko nta kubugama buhari wegeranye intebe gutya hanyuma izi uzegeze hirya ku buryo iyi n'iyi byegerana bagende barebana gutya iyi ngiyi yegeze hirya hanyuma nurangiza ubwo turaza kubabwira amasaha ngira ngo nkurikije uko nabyumvise dukora enquete twamenye ko afite umwana ufite ubumuga rero ntidukwiye gutinda muri ibi by'ubuhuza ibyiza nuko twakora uyu munsi bibaye ngombwa twaba twanakora n'umunsi ukurikiyeho dushobora no nibitarangira dushobora no kubaho undi munsi ariko twizere ko birangira nabonye bafite ubushake igihe twabahamagaraga nabonye bafite ubushake bwo kuza ubwo rero wenda turizera ko bishobora gufata nk'amasaha 3 hanyuma tukaza kubashyira mu matsinda ubwo rero ngira ngo bashobora kuba baje muri ya sale d'attente ubwo baraza basanga hano wababwira bakaza amazina arenda gusa akaba na avoka wabo metre menya rero tuze kuvugisha mbere hanyuma bakazana agafaranga hari n'umugabo na mugabo na Ndoroyirende abo bantu numva ikibazo ni cy'amakimbirane intebe zirahari dufite naho n'ubwiherero buba buhari ukuza kubereka tukaza no kubategurira byose dushobora no kugira pause cafe numva bihari ibintu byose birahari
abambere bari baje
karibu babwire binjire
Raho.
Karibu. Muraho neza wicare hariya hirya iriya aho hariya karibu muraho karibu hano. Oya, ni hano kuri iyi. Karibu. Karibu namwe, karibu. Izi ntebe nimuzegeze hano, kara zegeze hano, zegeze ahangaha ku buryo baba begereye ahangaha gutya, hanyuma mwegere hariya uriya yegere hariya gutya. Nongere mbashimire kuba mwaje kutwitaba nk'uko mwabyumvise mu butumire, bamwe abandi baraje turababona. Hano ni muri Komisiyo y'Igihugu y'Uburenganzira bwa Muntu. Tukaba twifuza ko muza mwisanga, twakira abantu bose. Tukaba rero tubakiriye hano muri iki cyumba. Ni icyumba cy'ubuhuza, mwisange, mwisanzure. Dufite tujya kubabwira amazina yacu. Njyewe nitwa umubyeyi Marie Christine, nkaba ndi umuhuza mukuru. Ndi kumwe na mugenzi wanjye nawe yabibwira.
Bravo. Nanjye nitwa Karangwa Simagatrice Marie, ndi umuhuza yamenyereza ukora hano muri komisiyo iharanira uburenganzira bwa muntu.
Njye nitwa Ndoroyirende, ndi umukunzi wa Mugabe.
Nanjye nitwa Mugabe, umusaza wa Kangabe.
Nitwa Gafaranga, mwarantumije. Murakoze cyane.
Murakoze. Nanjye nitwa Liliane, umubyeyi, nkaba ndi umwunganizi wa Gafaranga.
Umwunganizi mu bimeze bite? Umwunganizi gute?
Ndi umwavoka ariko ubu nicanga mu buryo bwo kubugira inama.
Yego.
Bigimucumbikiye n'umwana bene nyina wabo.
Murakoze. Nitwa Kangabe Margarita. Murakoze.
Murakoze. Nk'uko tumaze kubyumva, tugiye kuganira tumaze kwibwirana, ngira ngo twamenyanye twese. Twagira ngo rero dutangire icyatuza. Nk'uko mubizi, ngira ngo twarabatumije, murabizi, mwarabyumvise. Bamwe batuzaniye ikirego, ikibazo gihari mwaracyumvise. Ni ikibazo ngira ngo turi buze kongera kukivugaho gato, ikibazo kijyanye n'umuryango. Ariko twasanze nk'uko mwese mwabyemeye, twagerageza ibiganiro, inzira y'ibiganiro, tukareka inzira y'inkiko, kuko inzira y'inkiko ni inzira iba ari ndende, ni inzira isaba amafaranga menshi n'ibindi. Rero reka turebe uko twongere twibutse ikibazo, twongere tuvuge ikibazo. Ubwo nabwira Kawera n'uwo bazanye Kangabe, mukatubwira, mukatwibutsa ikibazo muri make.
Ukuntu byatangiye. Uyu Kangabe, umusaza we Mugabe yaramuzengereje. Twaje tubasobanurira uburyo Kangabe asigaye ari imfubyi, asigarana n'umwana ufite ubumuga bukomatanyije.
Yitwa Ntwari. Yego.
Noneho basigara na musaza we Mugabe ari nawe mukuru.
Yego.
Akajya ahora azengereza Kangabe yamukubita amusohora mu nzu nasohokane n'umwana ngo ntabwo bafite kuba bazungura imitungo y'iwabo kuko Kangabe ari umukobwa ngo nta mukobwa uzungura iwabo. Ageze aho abamenesha abazana bahungira iwanjye kugera n'inshuti mu muryango wabo n'inshuti y'ababyeyi babo bakiri yabigusobanurira byose.
Yego, watubwira
nyakubahwa
aya mazi ni ayanyu rero.
Muhoza afite ikibazo ubwo naje ahangaha kuko kuvugana n'umugore ku mitungo ya data jyeira mitungo ni iyanjye
nuko nguko ajya bigenza. Bababwire rero reka
ubu rwose simbizi
hari icyo nari nababwiye wenda uretse mbabwire amahame tugenderaho y'ibanze y'ingenzi. Icya mbere hano hari umuntu uri kuvuga mwareba hano twese dushyire umutima ku kibazo kuko twaje gukemura ikibazo siko bimeze.
ngo ya data yansigiye ngo umugore ngo umukobwa
reka twumvikane
nuko asanzwe no mu mudugudu
reka twumvikane tuganire twumvikana. Rero reka twumvikane nagira ngo tuganire mbese twubahiriza n'amahame y'iyi nzu turimo hano. Rero dufite amahame akurikira. Icya mbere tugomba kubaha buri wese, tugomba guhana ijambo, buri wese akubaha mugenzi we, hanyuma tukaza kureba ukuntu twafata imyanzuro. Ariko ikindi nababwira ni uko aho ibintu turi buganirire hano, ibintu tuganirira aha biraba ari ibanga ryacu, ntawe ugiye kubisohora. Ikindi muri bumenye ni uko jyewe sindi avoka w'umuntu n'umwe. Twakiriye ikibazo kandi turashaka kugikemura. Ntabwo ndi avoka, sindi n'umucamanza. Rero ndajya hagati. Kandi ikindi nababwira ni uko mu buhuza hano muri Komisiyo y'Igihugu y'Uburenganzira bwa Muntu tumaze guhuza abantu benshi. Tumaze kugira kuva politike yajyaho, tumaze guhuza abantu 30. Murumva ko tubizobereyemo. Twizere rero ko n'ubu biri bukunde. Rero reka tuvugane ikijyanye n'amasaha. Twari twateguye na mugenzi wanjye ko tubahuza ibintu byose bifata amasaha 3. Noneho tukaza kureba uko mujya mu matsinda, abantu bakajya mu matsinda kubera ko twasanze ari ngombwa. Abantu bakajya mu matsinda, barangiza kuva mu matsinda tukagaruka tukareba icyavuye mu matsinda. None reka dukomeze twibwirane hanyuma tuze kubona kujya mu matsinda. Ubwo sinzi niba hari kuri ayo mahame tugenderaho kuri gahunda hari uwagira icyo abivugaho.
Muhoza ngenda umva aya masaha atari menshi cyane ko nifitanye gahunda na sheri wanjye Ndorayirende ku mazi. Mutegere neza mwabikoresha nk'iminota 32.
Iminota 32 turareba ko bikunda. Reka twumve n'abandi. Mwatubwira metre.
Murakoze ko ijambo. Icyo gihe bari buduhaye umukiriya wanjye ambwiye ko yumva ari kirekire cyane kuko afite imari bari bamuzaniye akeneye kujya kwakira ngo acuruze.
Ubwo akaba yifuza amasaha angahe?
Amasaha 2 yabahagije.
Amasaha 2, iminota 32, amasaha 2. Namwe mwatubwiye ko mubyumva.
twebwe tumva mu gihe cy'isaha imwe nta kibazo.
Isaha imwe. Aha, kubera iminota 32. Yego, hari icyo ugiye kuvuga?
Ngiye kuvuga ngo kubera hano ari abayobozi reka twihe nk'amasaha 2 tuza kugenda nyuma hari ikibazo.
Ndakumvisha. Ntacyo nakwima.
Ngo amasaha 2. Yego, hanyuma mutubwire bakawera namwe.
Iminota 50 ugiye kwita kuri wa mwana umugaye.
Yego, umwana umugaye ariko bavuga umwana ufite ubumuga.
Yego, mu muyobozi murakoze.
Yego,
nari nabyibagiwe.
Yego. Mukomeze mutubwire noneho rero ubwo twari tutangiye kumva ikibazo uko giteye, biterera ikibazo.
Murakoze. Nk'uko twaje tubagana nzanye na Kawera, ahangaha ntabwo nari mpazi, nta sano tugirana ahubwo ni impuhwe yangiriye kuko namuhungiyeho musaza wacu ari we Mugabe, n'ubundi ikirego ni cya kindi yatutereranye mu mitungo, nta burenganzira twigeze tuhagira, ngewe na Ntwari ari wo wa mwana n'ubundi twababwiye ufite ubumuga bukomatanyije. Na n'ubu rero nta kintu twari twabona, Mugabe nta kintu arimo kwibwiriza kugira ngo tugire ikintu twabona ku mutungo w'iwacu. Ahora avuga ngo ndi umukobwa, ngo ntago nazungura, ngo Ntwari ngo ni ikimuga, ngo nawe nta kintu ashobora kubona kandi ari umwishywa we. Mu by'ukuri twaratereranywe n'ubuyobozi bw'inzego z'ibanze, twarabuganye, abo bose rero ntabasha kubumva. Iyo urebye ubona yarigize ikigomeke mu mudugudu wacu. Murakoze.
Hari icyo mwabivugaho abandi musigaye mwatubwira?
Noneho gerageza kumvikana, urabona batujyanye mu buyobozi noneho n'umuhanga kumvikana, bazakujyana mu rukiko ufunga ubuse nkubuze koko nabaho gerageza kumvikana noneho yamahano yagabanye.
Sheri ndaje kuvuga rwose nyakubahwa mbura imitungo ya data. Mu by'ukuri rero iyo mitungo navuga njye narayigurishije, umukire nayigurishije nguyu, nta niyo ngifite usibye aho wumva kandi nta kintu namuha. Njye ndumva wabikemura ko atsinzwe tukitahira. Murakoze.
Mahame atugenga, Mugabe buriya tugendera ku mahame yo kubahana, yo guhana agaciro. Buriya niyo umuntu yaba afite ubumuga aba afite agaciro nkatwe twese, murabyumva? Rero reka mbabwire, bakoresha umuntu ufite ubumuga, ntabwo bakoresha ikimuga.
Naramubwiye nze kumva.
Wabuza ntabwo nari bimenyereye rwose, mumbabarire sinzabyongera.
Yego, turabyumvikana. Yego, abandi mwatubwira Gafaranga na Maître?
Kirese mama.
Murakoze cyane. Jewe ndi hano naraguze, kandi iyo waguze inkomoko y'ubutaka buzwi ko naguze, kandi n'amategeko avuga yuko bazungura ibihari. None se mwamamagaye aha ngaha ngo azungure ibyanjye, mwamamagaye aha ngo munteshe umutwe, mwamamagaye aha ngo munyongere amafaranga. Ese numva nicyo cyanzanye aha ntabwo ndacyumva. Ni iki? Ndacyumva icyo
kugira ngo ikibazo twacyumvise. Maître, hari icyo wamwunganira se nk'umuntu mwazanye?
Icyo namwunganira nta kindi, buriya we afite ukuntu abyumva, ariko bitewe n'uko twaje tugana ubuhuza kugira ngo turaza kugira aho duhurira. Murakoze.
Urakoze. Ndumva ikibazo twacyumvise, buri wese yumvise ikiraje ishinga mugenzi we. Ndagira ngo turebe ukuntu twajya mu matsinda. Mwumvise ko abantu mwagiye muvuga bamwe iminota 32, amasaha 2, undi minota 50. Numvaga kara urabona twakoresha igihe kingana gute
kugira ngo tubone ko ducunguza uburyo mwete twaburizamo hagati tugafata nk'isaha n'igice.
noneho nimwe mugiye kudutegeka kandi mwavuze muri abahuza n'ubwo mugiye kudutegeka kandi mwavuze muri abahuza mugiye kuvuga igihe cyangwa ni twebwe turi buvuga igihe?
Ni reka turebe ubwo twagiye hagati kugira ngo turebe buri wese ku nyungu, turebe ibidufasha, kuko dukurikije uko twagiye imanza twagiye tugira, dukurikije cases twagiye tugira, twasanze ari hagati y'iminota y'amasaha 2 cyangwa se isaha n'igice n'amasaha 3. Ayo ngayo abahagije ku munsi ubusanzwe. Ubwo rero metero mwatubwira?
Yarambwiye ngo igihe mwemera nta kibazo, yaranyoboye ko nta kibazo kuko n'ubwo turimo turagutinza kandi gahunda y'ubucuruzi mugenzi.
Okay, ubwo rero
nanjye iyo saha twaganiriye na Shirengera ko nta kibazo tubigire badutaye
isaha n'igice. Okay, noneho ubwo tubyemeranya twese, reka mbareke noneho Karangwa arabereka ibyumba twateganyije muri bujye turabasanga mu byumba aho muri buganirire mu matsinda. Turajya tuza nk'abahuza twumve buri tsinda, hanyuma tugaruke duhuze ibiganiro. Turabyemeranya twese. Yabereka yewe ariko koko mwana yanjye rwose ngewe rwose umva kwiga ubuhuza ni byiza pe. Rwose ndumva ibintu okay, turaza kugerageza, ariko ndagerageza mbe umuhuza nyine. Ibyo ari byo byose biraza gukunda, birakunda. Numvise ikibazo cyabo kidakomeye, kambe nigiriye twibukiranije niba koko tubyumvikanaho, dukwiye kongera tukavuga ikibazo tukakivuga. Ikibazo ni ikibazo cy'umuryango, ni ikibazo cy'izungura, ni ikibazo cy'uburenganzira bwa muntu, kugira ngo abantu babone uburenganzira ku mutungo. Ubwo rero turagira ngo tubahe ijambo, mutubwire tumaze kuva mu matsinda, tumaze kuva mu biganiro, duhereye ibumoso, mutubwire icyo mwemeranyije mu matsinda twese turi hano, hanyuma turebe imyanzuro dufata. Ariko hagati aho turashaka kugira ngo umwe muri mwebwe uko mwaje adufatire umwanzuro. Ninde mwahitamo? Mwihitemo umuntu umwe ufata imyanzuro.
Metere yadufasha akatwandikira imyanzuro y'ibivamo.
Metere
ariko bantu bimenyereye ibyo kwandika, twe ntabwo tubimenyereye.
Yego, namwe mwatubwira?
Nta kibazo yakwandika.
Metere murabivugaho iki? N'agafaranga.
Nabanza hari ijambo umupira wanjye igihe nkabona kuvuga umukozi.
Okay, turabyemeranyaho.
Ubwo ubusabe bwanyu mwese ndabyemera.
Yego. Okay, ubwo rero uradufatira imyanzuro. Reka tuhe rero ijambo Bakawera na Kangabe.
Murakoze. N'ubundi ikibazo cyanjye ni cya kindi, ni ukuba narahejwe umutungo wa data, ngewe na Ntwari tukaba nta ruhare twigeze tugira umusaza wanjye n'ubundi Mugabe umutungo wose akaba yarawihariye. Nkaba mfite ikindi kibazo ngira ngo munanyihanangirize uriya mugabo w'umukire witwa Gafaranga wanshumurize, nacyo ndagira ngo muze kuza kukirebaho abanyakubahwa abayobozi. Naho ibyo muri bwanzure ibyo iyi tsinda riri buze kuza kwemeranwaho ndabyemera rwose, ntabwo nduhane. Murakoze.
abayobozi ibyo ukaba wavuze ntabwo twabisubiramo byose, ariko ibyo mwemera nk'ubuyobozi natwe turabyemera nidusanga bidufasha. Murakoze.
Murakoze. Yego, mwatubwira Mugabe
gitwemeranyije mu matsinda nta kibazo tubahereze tungo twaba dukeya twari twagenda tutwishyura gake gake. Reka yangaragaza kujyana mu rukiko usange baciye izindi nzira. Buno buryo bwa mediation bw'ubuhuza nibwo bwiza bwonyine, nibwo budafite ingaruka nyinshi. Rero ubwo bagafaranga bemeye ko tuzabishyura gake gake, byemere buri kigona kugira ngo bagufunge.
Uri mwiza, ndagukunda. Nyakubahwa muhuza, murakoze cyane. Mbere na mbere ndabanza gusaba imbabazi mushiki wanjye Kangabe ku ihohoterwa nagiye mukorera, nkamutesha agaciro ko ari umugore ari umukobwa, imitungo yose nkayiharira, ndetse na Ntwari nawe ndamusaba imbabazi kuko nagiye mwita amazina adakwiye kwitwa. Ariko ikindi rwose imitungo yashizeho nayigurishije umukire Gafaranga, kereka nagira icyo yemera, ariko numvaga ari mu nzira. Nimureke nawe muhe ijambo agira icyo abivuga, kuko ngewe imitungo narayigurishije yose.
Gafara, mwatubwira namwe ko mubyumva.
Umudamu nawe yavuze ngo namushuhurije imbwa mu rugo. Sanzwe bimenyere, niba utambona iwawe uje waje gukora iki? Ibi ni ibintu byumvikana bihari. Numva rero nyuma y'uko tumaze guhura tukaganira, nyuma y'uko amaze kutubwira ikiza cy'ubuhuza, nyuma y'uko amaze kutwereka ingaruka zo gukurana mu manza kandi bitwara amafaranga menshi,
kuganira twari dusigaje kumva niba Mugabe hari icyo yongeraho. Niwe wari usabye ngo tumuhe ijambo, watubwira uko ubyumva hanyuma tukanzura.
Murakoze. Ndashimira Gafaranga kuba nawe yemeye koroha akaba agiye gutanga 1/2 cy'ubutaka twaguze. Ubwo ibindi azantegeka girenda igice cy'amafaranga musubiza. Murakoze.
Murakoze.
Murakoze abanyakubahwa, bavuze ko buhuza imiryango, bavuze ko buhuza bukuraho inzangano. Urukiko hatsinda warushije ubundi kubivuga n'uwakurikiranye amategeko neza. Bavuze ko uriya mudamu afite uburenganzira bwo kuzungura kandi afite uburenganzira ku by'iwabo. Uyu mugabo yari yambwiye ko babikemuye, ndetse kumuhohotera ntabwo ari byiza, ntabwo tubyemera. Twemeye rero yuko ku gice cy'ubutaka turi bukibasubize muri miliyoni 60 twatanze, akazadusubiza 30. Nta kibazo kirimo, twabyemeye. Murakoze.
Murakoze. Ndumva niba nta nyuma, ikindi cyiza nakunze nuko buri wese yumvise ko abavandimwe bagomba kongera bagakomeza babana. Icyo kintu nagikunze cyane. Ikindi rero numvise nuko Gafaranga yemeye kugira icyo yigomwa mu mutungo, agasubiza Kangabe igice cy'umutungo, hanyuma amafaranga y'icyo gice miliyoni 30 Mugabe akazayishyura Gafaranga. Ubwo si ibyo muri make twumvikanyeho.
Ibyo nagira ngo haguruke rwose bagaragariza yuko ntazongera kumucumurira imbwa, musuhuze. Twaranasenganaga sinzi ukuntu byaje kugenda nyuma. Nashimye cyane.
Reka na shiri wanjye aguhobera.
Nanjye sinzongera kukwita agakecuru, uri na mwiza rwose noneho. Reba nk'ubikora mu kazi kawe cyane ntari uzamenye kubera amakimbirane. Sinzi noneho ndabona wabaye mwiza. Nzaza kugusura vuba. Sinzi uzanagaruke mu rugo tuzaza. Murakoze rwose. Karibu mu muryango wacu.
Murakoze cyane. Noneho rero
kuri UPI 1-02-03-10-2-4-5-8 bufite metero kare 2548 bakagabanywamo kabiri kuko yari isambu y'umuryango avukamo abana bane, bityo Kangaba Francine akazafata metero kare 637 nk'umugabane we. Ntwari Brice ahabwe nawe metero kare 637 nk'umugabane wa nyina nyakwigendera Kamariza Rosa, ariko uwo mutungo akazawucundirwa na nyina wabo Kangaba Francine bitewe n'uko Ntwari akiri umwana adafite imyaka y'ubukure yo kuba yabasha gucunga uwo mutungo.
Hari na Karambo. Ubwo rero iyi nyandiko ikigiye gukurikiraho nuko izaba inyandiko mpesha, uzajya urubanza iyi ntuza ubuhuza. Iyi nyandiko izarangizwa kimwe nk'uko izindi manza zirangizwa, tutiriwe tujya gushaka abahesha b'inkiko b'umwuga, nabyo usanga bisaba amafaranga menshi. Ndumva twabyemeranyijeho. Hanyuma ubwo ikindi, ubwo muzajya kwandukuza ubutaka, buri wese afate igice kimureba. Murakoze, ndumva ari ibyo. Ubwo rero turashoje kugira ngo abantu bose bishimye.
Umva kubwira njyewe na Mugabe, twebwe bene Ruganzu na Marita nta kibazo uyu munsi dufite.
Kuza burya rero kuza buhuje bene Ruganzu bakaba bongeye bakabumva. Umva umubano mu bantu
barakubuza kirakemuka.
Murakoze, ndabasuhuje. Nitwa Umubyeyi Marie Christine, nkora muri Komisiyo y'Igihugu y'Uburenganzira bwa Muntu n'ubundi, nkaba nari umuhuza wayo, nkaba rero nakinnye n'ubundi ndi umuhuza. Ndabashimiye.
Murakoze. Nakinaga nitwa Mugabe, ariko amazina yanjye nitwa Rubuga Estache.
Nakinye nitwa Kangabe, amazina yanjye nitwa Marie Chantal Kivuze, ndi umunyamabanga nshingwabikorwa w'Akagari.
Murakoze. Nanjye nari bagiye kubabwira mu busanzwe ndi umujyanama mu mategeko, ariko nkaba ndi n'umuharanisi w'uburenganzira bwa muntu, umubano mu bantu.
Murakoze. Nakinnye nitwa Kankindi, ntumva ubuhuza akamaro kabyo, mugira inama yo gufungisha umusaza we, ariko naje kumenya akamaro k'ubuhuza kandi n'ubundi ndabukurikiza. Nitwa Umukunzi Angelique, ndi umuhesha w'inkiko w'umwuga, nkunda ubuhuza, mbwize n'ubundi najyaga mbukoresha mu kurangiza imanza.
Murakoze cyane, mufashe twongeye tubahe agusigaye.
Ahetse nakinnye n'ikawera nk'umuhira neza gacumbikiye hagati y'ibibazo mu buzima busanzwe n'igihe cy'iterambere ry'ubucuruzi, ariko nkaba umunyamategeko.
Nakinye nitwa Kangabe, amazina yanjye nitwa Marie Chantal Kivuze, ndi umunyamabanga nshingwabikorwa w'Akagari.
Murakoze. Nanjye nari bagiye kubabwira mu busanzwe ndi umujyanama mu mategeko n'umuharanisi w'uburenganzira bwa muntu, umubano mu bantu.
murakoze. nakinye nitwa Kankindi, ntumva ubuhuza akamaro kabyo, mugira inama yo gufungisha umusaza we, ariko naje kumenya akamaro k'ubuhuza kandi n'ubundi ndabukurikiza. nitwa Umukunzi Angelique, ndi umuhesha w'inkiko w'umwuga, nkunda ubuhuza, mbwize n'ubundi najyaga mbukoresha mu kurangiza imanza.
Murakoze cyane, mumfashe twongeye tubahe arusigaye.
murakoze cyane. Izabiza ahetse nakinye n'ikawera nk'umugira neza bacumbikiye hagati ibibazo mu buzima busanzwe n'igihe bikora mu bucuruzi, ariko nkaba ndi umunyamategeko.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read a certification in mediation by Edwards Mediation Academy.
Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you very much. Justice, please you resume your seats. As we say, we'll have a photo session immediately. Thank you so very much.
Ndagijimana Ibrahim, Nivimbere Mediatrice, Niwe Muhoza Evode, Niyongira Ange, Manika Almas, Nkundumuremyi Janvier, Nsabimana Egide, Nsengimana Jérôme, Nsengimana Vincent Dopol, Nshimiyimana Celestin, Ntaganda Isaie, Ntenyi Ingabire Laurence, Nyirahabimana Martin, Nyiramahirwe Dina, Nyiramucyo Dorothée, Nyiratunga Epiphanie, Nyirimanzi Gilbert, Ruganda Christin.
By virtue of the authority entrusted to me, I confer upon all those persons whose names have been read a certification in mediation by Edwards Mediation Academy.
Congratulations and thank you very much, Honorable Chief Justice, for this task. Congratulations once.
Kirezi Kayitare Gloria, Iragukunda Yusla, Irambona Estache, Kabanda Badru, Kabera Mwizerwa Assunta, Kaboneka Francis, Kajangwe Joseph, Kalisa Jean-Marie Vianney, Karangwa Deogracias, Kayitare Kelly. Thank you very much.
All this group,
whose names have been read a certification in mediation by Edwards Mediation Academy.
Thank you very much and congratulations to group 3. Well done. The fourth group, the name calling is going to be
intake10, Mani Riho Nathalie, Masabo Ferdinand, Mbabazi Modeste, Muhimana Edson, Mukabalisa Donatille, Mukabaruta Christine, Mukakamari Florentine, Mukampiranye Nelly, Mukashimana Fortuné, Muya Harama Coco Patrice, Abisanganire Marie José, Ndayisenga Evariste, Niwe Nkunda Catherine, Nigena Gentil, Nkurunziza Jean Bosco, Sanzifura Augustin, Nshimiyimana Jean Robert, Nshimiyimana Patrick, Nshimiyimana Jean Pierre, Nyinawintore Nathalie, Nyirahabimana Anastasie, Nyirakadari Pelagie, Hotel Josam, Rutagambwa Bertrand, Rutagirwa John, Sekaharaza Ndungutse, Tuyizere Tade, Uhoraningoga Alexis, Umuhorize Valentine, and Uwamahoro Alice.
They're not here. Nevertheless, whatever they are, they're following in the request Honorable Chief Justice to confer upon the certification. Thank you so much.
By virtue of the authority entrusted certification in mediation by Edwards Mediation Academy.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chief Justice, and congratulations once again to them wherever they are following virtually. Thank you so very much and well done. This that you've seen, they've worked around the globe 24/7, and they've really done a lot that this spectacular occasion can be put up in this way. So what we're going to do, I'll call their names, and then the Honorable Chief Justice Emeritus will hand them their certificates, and after the Honorable Chief Justice will confer on them the certificates, and that is how it's going to be proceeding, and then we'll close with this segment. So please, you will go forward with the certificates so that the Honorable Chief Justice will confirm, will hand them the certificates. Please step forward. Innocent, wherever you are. All right, I think there was the lead of the team. Thank you so much and congratulations, and thank you so very much. Stay standing and wait for your colleagues. Facing the other side. Thank you so very much for all this, and congratulations also. Thank you. The other is Ibirori Chantal. Ibirori Chantal, if she's here, please faster and appreciate her as she comes with a clap, please. Thank you. Thank you. The other is Karanga Dris. You can say it well. It's Karanga Dris. Yes, sir. All right. It was the team that did the role play. Appreciate him also as he comes. Thank you so very much. Yes, sir. All right. Thank you. And the other is Babazi Agnes. Babazi Agnes, also appreciate her as she comes. It's among the team. All right. Thank you so very much. The other is Mukaga Shuji Chantar. Is here also, please, very fast. Please come over. All right. Nizigimana Philippe, if you're here first, please, and appreciate him as he comes. Nizigi Philippe. All right. Thank you so very much. The other is Hirugera Nicola. First, and appreciate him as he comes. He spoke on behalf of the graduates. Right. Thank you very much. The other is Rubuga Ostash. Rubuga Ostash. Appreciate him also. Thank you very much. The other is Umukunzi Angelique. Appreciate her as she comes also. She's here. All right, thank you so very much. And last but not least, the one that came is Museke Weya Liliane. Appreciate Museke Weya Liliane. She did very well, and she's the author of the sketch, the role play. Thank you so very much. Right, I don't think there's one person, but I don't know who it is. They didn't give me the name here. Probably you could be knowing. Oh, Christian. Recognize she wasn't on the list, but nevertheless, thank you so very much for your role in all this. All right. Okay, thank you so very much, Honorable Chief Justice Emeritus, for the role. And at this juncture, we request the Honorable Chief Justice to confer this group of graduates.
Mediation Academy.
Right, thank you so very much. Once again, congratulations, and please resume your seats at this juncture. Thank you, and thank you. And once again, congratulations, the graduates, for...
Speaks volumes about your support for the ADR community. Welcome and thank you. Chief Justice Emeritus, since we've met and had the pleasure of friendship these last few years, I've witnessed you carrying this community on your shoulders with a few others, Emily, Bernadette, Harrison, Anastas, and others. But collectively, you brought this to the forefront of you're to be thanked by all. It's really wonderful to be in the shadow of this ADR Center, which is physical testament to the hopes and aspirations of so many and hard work of so many of you. I was particularly impressed with the number of graduates we have this year and the hard work, and I commend you and thank you sincerely on behalf of Susan and I. We don't take for granted the time you spend away from your family, the time devoted to learning these important lessons. So from the bottom of our heart, thank you for being part of our academy. I was going to describe you as the first generation of mediators, and then I realized you're not. You're simply the next generation of mediators, owing to the rich tradition of mediation in the Rwandan culture. Yet, as you are a new generation of mediators, as the saying goes, you have one opportunity to make a first impression going forward. And in the coming months and years, your work will be viewed by many Rwandans as their first impression of what a mediation process looks like and what its rich potential affords. So with this opportunity comes great responsibility, the responsibility to aspire to and perfect the highest level of skill development and ethical behavior. And we will help you along that journey. So we're here today to celebrate your first step in this lifelong journey as it's been described. I've been asked to share a few wishes with each of you, and I'll do that momentarily. But for a moment, I just want to revel in the joy of the moment, the fact that I share with you this overwhelming sense of gratitude for what's been achieved so far, and this overwhelming sense of optimism about what lies ahead for this country and each of you individually. So I had a hard time coming up with just a few wishes, because I actually have a lot of wishes for you. But first and foremost, I wish you an abundance of humility and grace, as above all else your work in mediation reflects your humanity as peacemakers. And in those dark moments of conflict, just know that there is an underlying good in people, and it's our job to connect with people, find that good, bring out the best in them, and ultimately, with compassion and empathy and respect, pursue common understanding. When the room around you is full of division and sometimes disrespect, remember those words of Maya Angelou, the famous African-American poet. In her famous poem of the human family, she speaks of the fact that we are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. We are more alike, my friends, than we are unalike. I wish you the ability to begin your work by trying to create, in the words of our course, an environment of safety and hope, where people who are victims, where people who are children, where people who feel aggrieved can come together in safety and express their emotions and their sentiments in this safe environment. Sometimes coming from a fractured, broken relationship. There is a word in Japanese, it's kintsugi, and it reflects the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery with gold. And that renders a new piece that is both stronger and more exquisite than what was existing before. And I try and keep that image in mind when I think about the task we set about to do every day in replacing and repairing fractured relationships. I wish you the ability to shine your light into the dark corners of conflict, and in so doing, elevate and refocus the conflict conversation. We try to focus by finding those underlying needs and interests that lie just outside of our light's illumination, and in so doing, help the parties shift their gaze, broaden their perspective, and maybe, just maybe, leave with a different perspective than they brought to the dispute. I wish you the ability to keep your ego in check, recognizing that it's no small challenge that we present you with, working in a hostile environment, trying to unravel difficult facts and long-standing conflicts. And yet through it all, I try to remind you that to be invited into somebody else's conflict is really an almost sacred opportunity. Capture that mindset, instill it in everything you do, and in so doing, appropriate behaviors will follow. I wish you supreme patience and the ability to be the continuing voice of optimism in the room, sometimes when you're surrounded by those less patient, less hopeful, and less optimistic. Remembering the words of Wallace Stevens when he said, "Long after the final no, there lies a yes, and on that yes, the future world depends." So let that sentiment be your guide, knowing that sometimes simply outlasting those in conflict around you may be the first measure of your success. I wish that this learning journey for you is as much about self-reflection, self-awareness, and ultimately self-improvement as it is about helping other people. Hoping that by immersing yourself in the stories of others' problems and their life lessons, that you find some more about yourself in the process. That's why we say in this mediation education environment that it's impossible to become a good mediator without also becoming a better person. We wish that along this journey of helping others, you prioritize self-care and self-compassion, knowing that it's impossible to work close to the flame of conflict without first taking steps to prepare yourself. And along the way, strive for equanimity and a sense of calm, because only when there's a stillness within you can you hope to bring stillness to others. And finally, we wish that you can find a way to believe and pursue the almost limitless potential of these lessons of mediation. Know that your career opportunities and personal interventions are limited only by people's inability to get along. And while we often focus on the narrow application of mediation in a legal framework, remember, people are dying today and around the world because they have failed to learn the life lessons of civil discourse and conflict resolution. So as you set your sights on your next steps, think big. In the words of Steve Jobs, look to make a dent in the universe. Why else even be here? And if that sentiment is too lofty, follow me as I read Dr. Seuss, noted children's author, who reminds us, to the world you may be just one person, but to one person you may be the world. So Susan and I thank you, all of you. You've been wonderful this week, and every week we have the pleasure of visiting Rwanda. We've tried to instill in our children, and now wish you the very same thing, which is deep roots and strong wings in your journey ahead. And may your journey be defined by a sense of optimism, a sense of purpose, passion, and perseverance. And if those things bless you, then your career is assured. So thank you, and Godspeed.
Thank you very much, Bruce, for your remarks that are so profound. At this juncture, I would like to invite the Honorable Emeritus, a few remarks.
Chief Justice, our friends, Bruce, and Susan Edwards, members of the Court Mediation Advisory Committee, present, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, warm greetings. On behalf of the advisory committee that I'm privileged to be chair, I'm happy to once again welcome new members into the ADR community. Congratulations, graduates. Nahise Mwendeza. I wish to thank Bruce and Susan Edwards for their continued support of Rwanda's efforts to establish mediation as a preferred mode of resolving disputes through their subsidized EMA mediation training course. I also want to commend once again Madame Bernadette Wicheza for ably facilitating the course despite the large numbers of trainees and the heavy load of other work that she does, including organizing activities of the advisory committee as its secretary, mediation house activities, mediation clinic, and other things. I don't know where she gets the energy. The growing interest in the course from a variety of professions is a testament to the value attached to this training. The committee was set up in 2020 by Chief Justice Emeritus Nteziryayo, and we are lucky to have the support of the leadership in the justice sector behind the push to make mediation a mainstream and preferred method of resolving disputes. The judiciary, first and foremost, the Ministry of Justice, the Bar Association, Legal Aid Forum, and others. And even His Excellency, the President himself, is a firm supporter of mediation. In particular, when we know that Honorable Chief Justice has a passion for amicable resolution of disputes, which she has cultivated over the years. She was one of the commissioners of the history-making Constitutional Commission that drafted the 2003 Constitution, in which there was a commitment to always seek to resolve disputes through dialogue, Article 10 of the Constitution. It also institutionalized the Abunzi mediation committees, community conciliation process, and the commitment to always rely on homegrown solutions. More importantly, the Honorable Chief Justice was head of Gacaca courts from their inception in 2003 to their closure in 2012, having resolved nearly 2 million cases. That shows that we have her full support of the growth of mediation and ADR processes. And of course, not forgetting that she herself is a certified mediator. So, as you may be aware, one of our functions as an advisory committee is to promote mediation as a preferred method of resolving disputes. The committee organizes public awareness events through television, radio, discussions, and plays such as the one you just witnessed. So we do that in association with other like-minded institutions. At this juncture, I must congratulate those who just performed for us this play. I thought it was very well done. every actor in the play did an excellent job, and I think there is no better way of showing the benefits and the processes of mediation, this type of play. I want to take the opportunity to thank the committee for all the efforts that they've been doing in promoting mediation. I also thank the Legal Aid Forum for sponsoring a number of these activities. But in particular, I want to thank Inspector Harrison Mbazi for his public relations work. As a spokesperson for the judiciary, as an inspector of courts, and as a member of our committee, he's been doing excellent work. He also follows, he does media interviews on the benefits of mediation. He follows up on court handling of mediation by judicial officers, as well as referrals to private mediators. He also follows up the collection and the compilation of statistics with the valuable assistance of Emmanuel Maniragawa. I hope he's still around. Yes. Emmanuel has been doing an excellent job of collecting statistics from the courts as to how things are going. And he kind of harasses them actually in order to get every court to report what they have done regarding mediation and plea bargaining. The numbers of cases resolved through mediation have been going up steadily since Bruce, Judge Danny Weinstein, and Emily Gould, who is also here, first visited Rwanda and conducted the first training in 2017. From 700 cases a year resolved through mediation in 2018, they have climbed to 2,199 in 2024, while in the last 7 months alone, 1,463 cases have already been disposed of through mediation. So this is encouraging indeed. However, this is still a small number compared to cases litigated. We went to meet the Honorable Chief Justice some time back, and we kind of showed off these statistics, and she said, but this is a drop in the ocean compared to the cases that are in court. So we need to keep pushing in order to get where we want to be. I mentioned these numbers in order to encourage you as beginners in the profession not to be discouraged if you take time without cases to mediate, or if you don't achieve settlements in the first trials of mediation. I want you to know that with patience it will come. Cases will come to you and you will flourish as mediators. So far, not all citizens know and trust mediation system. they need to be exposed to it and to get to have confidence in the process itself and in the mediators. Mediators are not well known. They don't have, so far, they don't have offices, they don't have cabinet with placards and advertisements to show who they are. So they need to be known, and that will be a process that will take time. There is still a lot of work to do on sensitizing the population and the legal profession. Some lawyers are not enthusiastic about mediation, as they may regard litigation as more lucrative, going from court to court until they get to the Supreme Court. But with the training, this is changing. More lawyers are being trained as mediators or as mediation advocates, and they are changing their attitudes towards mediation and becoming more cooperative. So we hope that you also will do your part in sensitization, whatever other work you do. I know that a number of you have no intention of doing commercial or to do mediation as a business, but you do it in your own institutions, and that is also very important. Those from the local government authorities, those from institutions like the Human Rights Commission, which conducted the play, and the other institutions, you are likely to have some way of exercising your knowledge and skills that you have acquired in this course. So we encourage you to do the same, to always try to apply those skills that you have acquired. The ongoing implementation of the ADR policy, which was passed in 2022, introduced mandatory pre-filing mediation so that all those with disputes have to go through some kind of mediation or to try some mediation before they can file cases in court. Alternatively, there might be court-ordered mediation where the judges are authorized to order mediation, which they don't have now. They don't have that power. They can only persuade. But with the new policy and the new legislation, if it comes as we hope, they'll have the authority to order mediation, and therefore you'll get more cases coming to you for mediation. Progress in implementation is already ongoing. As you can see, the ADR Center is already operating, offering rooms for mediation, while its other functions such as training and accreditation and perhaps monitoring of the profession are under discussion. I understand a study has been proposed to design the ADR legal framework covering mediation and other methods of non-litigious resolution of disputes. The study will examine best structures and strategies for promoting increased uptake of ADR in our justice system and its regulation. drawing on experience from around the world while remaining faithful to our cultural heritage of amicable resolution of disputes and taking into account our socio-economic context. Issues relating to how far mediation and other ADR mechanisms should be regulated will be considered. Should we have a fully autonomous or semi-autonomous or fully mandatory or opt-out system of mediation? Should it be a centralized or decentralized system with one regulatory body or several public and private bodies involved in regulating mediation? These are crucial decisions to make. So we have interesting times in the course of mediation coming. For further encouragement, I would like to say my own experience in mediation so far has been one of self-satisfaction and fulfillment, knowing that I'm helping those with problems to resolve them and securing their interests without having to go through the stressful and even traumatizing experience of litigation. There is a reward beyond mediation fee, which is quite modest. Testimonies from courts where mediation succeeds show satisfaction with the result. I think those who followed this play could see how happy those with the problem were when the matter was resolved amicably, and everybody understood the concerns of the other, and even something unusual. We see the parties apologizing to the other. I think that is something that Susan and Bruce and Emily could have missed, but there were apologies, and the apologies were accepted, and everybody was happy. Unfortunately, we don't have reports from private mediators, as Bernadette mentioned at the beginning, but that might soon change as there are ongoing efforts to create a mediators body, which you may be encouraged to join soon. But in general, mediation is a good profession, and I hope you'll have similar experience to what I have had. Finally, your certification today is only the beginning. I encourage you to continue learning. Each case will teach you something new. There may be continuous education opportunities offered by the Institute of Legal Practice and Development, the ADR Center, or similar institutions. There are also a number of other training providers. There are still many specialized areas you may want to focus on, such as family mediation, construction, transport and logistics, online commerce, etc. So there are plenty of opportunities to learn, plenty of resources online, thanks to artificial intelligence and platforms and others. Susan also mentioned earlier that you should try to seek peer sharing of experiences with the fellow mediators. Share with them our challenges and concerns and resolving those challenges. Bruce talked quite a bit about the good characteristics of mediation, and I'm sure you had them in your training, so I don't need to repeat them, but we hope that in your mediation work you will be of good character, and as a committee we shall be following up to see how you perform, so be aware. But on the whole, I wish once again to congratulate those who have graduated, and we wish them the best in their careers and in the use of the skills they have acquired. Thank you for your attention.
Witness the collective efforts to build a local capacity in mediation. Your dedication to this program is a testament to the growing commitment to alternative dispute resolution in our country. Once again, I extend my sincere gratitude to Susan and Bruce for their support over the past 8 years. Our collaboration has flourished, and I believe this strong partnership will continue to many more years to come. I'm pleased to see participation expanding beyond the legal profession to include representatives from civil society and governance. Since such expansion to various sectors reinforces the foundation of mediation in our society, while we are waiting the implementation of the ADRR policy that recommends enhancing mediation through mandatory system. There is no doubt that professionals trained in mediation will support the development of practice in their professional fields, in their communities and families, and ultimately contribute to a peaceful society. Since assuming my role, I have noticed progress in court mediation. However, these cases remain a small fraction of the total cases filed in courts each year. We must do more. Mediation is the solution, but its true potential lies in pre-filing mediation, resolving disputes before they reach courts. I urge all stakeholders, particularly trained mediators, to actively promote mediation at this stage. Whether you are an advocate in civil society supporting communities, a local leader, or a part of a public or private institution, we invite you to collaborate in resorting to pre-filing mediation. To our graduates, both present in the room or attending online, I congratulate you all for the efforts you put in this assignment. Despite your busy professional and personal lives, you dedicated your time and efforts to this program. Thank you for having used wisely the opportunity and for thinking about others behind you who are waiting to get the chance to access such a professional course. You dedicated several weekends on the course in addition to social function and family obligations. With this certification, you are now eligible to join the panel of court mediators. However, eligibility alone is not enough. I encourage you to be more proactive in developing your mediation career. The Judiciary of Rwanda, in collaboration with Mediation Home Rwanda, is striving to create spaces for you to practice such as the Mediation Clinic Initiative, which fosters collaboration between courts and court-accredited mediators to improve the involvement of private mediators in mediation of litigated cases. We have noticed that only few cases are referred to court-accredited mediators. The primary reason cited is the cost of mediation, but other factors such as limited visibility of private mediators may also contribute, although the courts doing all they can in the aspect. I invite you to improve your visibility by engaging in court mediation whenever possible, even on a pro bono basis. To date, 981 professionals have completed this program, with nearly half now on the panel of accredited court mediators. Imagine the impact if each of you mediates just one case every 2 months. That would result in 2,400 cases mediated annually, directly benefiting 4,800 litigants. Over time, this increased involvement will create opportunity for paid cases. Remember Brussels' advice: if you love mediation, commit to it and money will come after. This is how mediators in other countries, such as Singapore, have built their credibility and ultimately their business. In this country, Singapore, judges initially led mediation efforts, followed by mediator training and voluntary participation in court mediation, which eventually led to the development of private practice. Similarly, you can explore industry sectors and encourage potential clients for private mediation services. With these remarks, I want to end here, thanking you all for your kind attention.
Once again, help me appreciate the Honorable Chief Justice for the round. Thank you so much, Chief Justice, for the profound remarks that you've made that are full of insights that are very guiding to the new graduates in their career that are going to proceed with henceforth. So we've climaxed to the end of our session.
The collective efforts to build a local capacity in mediation. Your dedication to this program is a testament to the growing commitment to alternative dispute resolution in our country. Once again, I extend my sincere gratitude to Susan and Bruce for their support over the past 8 years. Our collaboration has flourished, and I believe this strong partnership will continue to many more years to come. I'm pleased to see participation expanding beyond the legal profession to include representatives from civil society and governance. Since such expansion to various sectors reinforces the foundation of mediation in our society, while we are waiting the implementation of the ADR policy that recommends enhancing mediation through mandatory system. There is no doubt that professionals trained in mediation will support the development of practice in their professional fields, in their communities and families, and ultimately contribute to a peaceful society. Since assuming my role, I have noticed progress in court mediation. However, these cases remain a small fraction of the total cases filed in courts each year. We must do more. Mediation is the solution, but its true potential lies in pre-filing mediation, resolving dispute before they reach courts. I urge all stakeholders, particularly trained mediators, to actively promote mediation at this stage. Whether you are an advocate in civil society supporting communities, a local leader, or a part of a public or private institution, we invite you to collaborate in resorting to pre-filing mediation. To our graduates, both present in the room or attending online, I congratulate you all for the efforts you put in this assignment. Despite your busy professional and personal lives, you dedicated your time and efforts to this program. Thank you for having used wisely the opportunity and for thinking about others behind you who are waiting to get the chance to access such a professional course. You dedicated several weekends on the course in addition to social function and family obligations. With this certification, you are now eligible to join the panel of court mediators. However, eligibility alone is not enough. I encourage you to be more proactive in developing your mediation career. The Judiciary of Rwanda, in collaboration with Mediation Home Rwanda, is striving to create spaces for you to practice such as the Mediation Clinic Initiative, which fosters collaboration between courts and court-accredited mediators to improve the involvement of private mediators in mediation of litigated cases. We have noticed that only few cases are referred to court-accredited mediators. The primary reason cited is the cost of mediation, but other factors such as limited visibility of private mediators may also contribute, although the courts doing all they can in the aspect. I invite you to improve your visibility by engaging in court mediation whenever possible, even on a pro bono basis. To date, 981 professionals have completed this program, with nearly half now on the panel of accredited court mediators. Imagine the impact if each of you mediates just one case every 2 months. That would result in 2,400 cases mediated annually, directly benefiting 4,800 litigants. Over time, this increased involvement will create opportunity for paid cases. Remember Brussels' advice: if you love mediation, commit to it and money will come after. This is how mediators in other countries, such as Singapore, have built their credibility and ultimately their business. In this country, Singapore, judges initially led mediation efforts, followed by mediator training and voluntary participation in court mediation, which eventually led to the development of private practice. Similarly, you can explore industry sectors and encourage potential clients for private mediation services. With these remarks, I want to end here, thanking you all for your kind attention.
once again help me appreciate the Honorable the Chief Justice for the round. Thank you so much, Chief Justice, for the profound remarks that you made that are full of insights that are very guiding to the new graduates in their career that are going to proceed with henceforth. So we've climaxed to the end of our session that will be very pivotal in their journey of studies here. And at this juncture, I want to ask Kristen, please come forward very fast with your gifts, and then the first that is going to be appreciated is Mr. Bruce and Susan. Please come forward. Give them a clap again, definitely, as they come up.